Lagosians cry to Tinubu and says Wike's injustice as FCT minister will instigate crisis in Nigeria. I don't understand. Lagosians cry to Tinubu, Wike's injustice. The news in detail, please. A group of concerned citizens of Nigeria, umbrella nationwide, said the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, is punitive and capable to divide Nigeria along regional and ethnic lines. The group, during the World Press Conference with Dr. Joseph Jabani to have addressed journalists at Carlton Gate Hotel, Festac, Lagos, cried for justice on behalf of Integrated Facilities Management Services Limited, IFMSL, under the good management of its Managing Director, Senator Abubakar Ahmed Moalayadi, whose contract with Abuja Investments Company Limited, AICL, was illegally revoked. Jabani said the implication of revoking the contract with IFML are there both domestically and internationally. According to him, domestically, it sends a message of instability and unpredictability to investors, shaking their confidence in the Nigerian government's commitment to honoring contracts and fostering a conducive business environment. And the international implication, according to Jabani, it tarnishes Nigeria's reputation as a reliable partner for investment and collaborations. Overseas investors who have been eyeing opportunities in Nigeria may now reconsider their plans in light of this abrupt decision, leading to potential loss of investment and stunted economic growth, he said. He called President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senate President, Speaker of Federal House of Representatives, traditional leaders, Council of Oba Chiefs, Southern Region, and the good people of Nigeria about the unfriendly and aggressive tactics employed by Barrister Nyesom Wike in superintending over the FCT. His pattern of finding faults and instigating conflicts with thriving businesses based on personal interests and differences is not only alarming but detrimental to the economic growth and stability of the FCT. We are calling on President Bola Tinubu and leaders of thought and good Nigerians to intervene in this matter and uphold the integrity of the contract with Integrated Facilities Management Services, IFML. Continuing the partnership with IFML is not just a matter of business, but a demonstration of Nigeria's commitment to honoring agreements and fostering a conducive environment for both local and international investors. We call upon the government to uphold the principles of fairness, transparency, and accountability in governance, and to ensure that individuals like Minister Wike, who prioritize personal interest over the welfare of the nation, are held accountable for their actions. It is imperative that we protect the interests of businesses and investors in the FCT and create an environment that fosters growth, innovation, and prosperity for all. Minister Wike's actions have no place in a government that seeks to promote progress and development, and it is time for the federal government to take decisive action to remedy this situation. Jabani stated. The text signed by Jabani continued to read that Wike is pensioned for taking illegal and extrajudicial actions against businesses and individuals not only undermines the rule of law, but also works directly against the interests of the federal government. His action creates an atmosphere of uncertainty and hostility, and that is detrimental to investment and development in the FCT. Nyesom Wike is in his usual combative style, has announced in the media the purported cancellation of the facility management of the International Conference Center for no justifications nor adherence to due process. Much as there was no justifications and fair hearing, this purported action by Mr. Wike is at best illegal, punitive, totally strange, and at variance with any known protocols and procedures for handling such matters. For some years now, Integrated Facilities Management Services Limited has diligently and effectively managed the International Conference Center, ensuring its smooth operation and upkeep. Under the stewardship, the center has flourished, becoming a beacon of excellence in hosting international conferences, events, and gatherings. The work of Integrated Facilities Management Services Limited, IFMSL, has not only been exemplary but also crucial for the growth and development of Nigeria. Their dedication to maintaining the International Conference Center at the highest standards had attracted local and overseas investors, boosting economic activity and fostering international relations. The federal government must take swift and decisive and decisive decision to make by Mozambique to respect law and order, as well as contractual agreements and processes in the FCT ministry, allowing him to continue unchecked will only lead to further erosion of investor confidence and cripple the potential for economic growth and prosperity in the Federal Capital Territory. In conclusion, we further urge Mr. President to consider the long-term implications of this decision and act in the best interest of Nigeria's economic prosperity and international standing. Well, I don't know how true this is. If you tell me, I don't know. I have no clue because right now, Wike'S is attacking, people are attacking Wike'S. I do not know. But if this is true, this is Kodao. If it is not true, this is actually, what should I call it? This is, if this is a false alarm in other countries, both parties, both parties are going to, face the consequence of their actions. If you were in if you are in, how am I going to put it? If you were in, say, the same country, both Wike, if this article is true, Wike is going to be getting enough buzz boost to keep him away from politics for a long time. Had it been we are in the same country, if this is true. But if it is not, and this other party, they're the ones that are wrong, they're going to come outside and apologize. And not just apologize, then go part with a lot of money because Wike will sue them for damages. But alas, just like they said here, what I know that it is correct is that they allow a lot of politicians to act like they're above the law, and it is not supposed to be so. It is not supposed to be so. Nobody should be above the law. The law should be supreme. Nobody, I repeat, no one should be above the law. Hence, there should be no law at all. There should be no law at all. Story, selfish cunt. We didn't hear or see you during Buhari's tenure. Upon all this trash Buhari throw in your head, we know here una, but no way Wike do better thing for ABJ. Una day there they cry. Jagaban knows the reason he put Wike there, and no matter how una cry finish, nothing go happen. When give a call to called Wike, who destroyed the query route by initiating them in cultism and occult FCT minister, what do you expect? A man without a dress who is suffering from identity crisis can destroy a country because he has nothing to lose. He is a parasite from the inconsequential inquiry from Rumeme in Obiakwa local government area. A man even his father was not at peace with him, an Agbero thug at Matupak before they picked him up from the gutter and made him Obiakwa local government area chairman. Now, wow, my own beside this revelation is not necessary, if you ask me, because he don't come up for that kind of lifestyle, as in he's no longer that person. But if this is true about him, the government, then shame to the government for picking somebody like this. But if it is not true, person will come outside, come push for this story, the person will hear from Wike. All right, on this note, I've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your